We walked hundreds of miles all over Ghana, and it's been beautiful. I think Ghana is the inkwell, and being coming from the U.S. and it being not so populated by Africans and people of African descent, being able to go to a resort like Aqua Safari and seeing a pool and resort filled with black people, enjoying a vacation, enjoying a nice time, enjoying meals. You don't get that in the U.S. and you can only go to Africa to see stuff like that. But you'll also see the most beautiful people in the world all in one place that all look like you. Yeah, so it's the only place you can party with people that look like you.
I'm just being very honest, and I hope people to see this. Do your research before you come to Ghana, or do your research before you go to anywhere in West Africa, because West Africa is beautiful. You're either rich or poor, and you want to make sure you go to the right areas.
But I'll say they're definitely more welcoming, more positive. We definitely felt safe the whole time, wherever we were.
Yeah, like Ghana is like, to me, safer in the U.S. because for me to not be from here, there's not one street I turned down, not one establishment where I was like, I don't feel comfortable being here. Even when we were in Bawe, the people were nice, they were welcoming. It wasn't like any sense of danger.
My name is Niayi, and I welcome you all to Ghana once again. Can you just introduce yourself to me?
Sure, I'll go first. My name is Rohi. I am from Gambia, but I live in the United States right now. This is my first time in Ghana, so I'm excited to be here. It's been an amazing experience, and I'm glad that I was able to come with my American friends.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. So, what about you?
My name is Evelyn. I'm originally from Cameroon, and this is also, I live in the U.S. This is also my first time in Ghana. I'm having a great experience.
Do you speak French?
Un peu.
All right. Okay. What about you?
Hi, my name is Faith. I'm from Washington, D.C. This is my first time not only in Ghana but in Africa. It's been a very interesting experience. Learned a lot.
Wow, I see. So you share with me what you've learned so far, but I'll come to that. And what about you?
Hi, my name is Grace. I am also from the U.S. I live in Washington, D.C. My first time in Ghana, my first time on the continent of Africa.
Wow, that's so interesting. And are you Ghanaians, or like you are from Africa, so we are Africans, but is any of you a Ghanaian? No.
People think I am.
You look like a Ghanaian.
Of course. But my Ghanaian name is Efwa.
Ekwa.
Efwa.
Efwa.
Yes.
Okay, I see. So were you able to get any
No,
Ghanaian
we weren't able to do that.
Okay, what about you?
No, I don't know my Ghanaian name.
Okay. So
I got mine. It's
get yours?
Ajwa.
Ajwa.
Am I saying it right? Ajwa?
Yes, Ajwa.
Yes.
That's what you say.
Yeah, so it was very nice. When I went to the market, they wanted to sell me the necklace, but then they did tell me the history behind it and showed me, like, they were like, oh, what year were you born, your birthday. He looked it up, and that's how I was able to get this necklace. So when I go back home, I can share it.
Okay, so can you share with us the history behind the Ajwa, or what he told you about it?
Oh man, I was so tired that day. I don't remember, but can you share us? And that way they can know.
Okay, no, my people know that already.
Okay.
So far, how has been your experience being in Ghana?
So, when we first arrived, it was a group. When we first arrived, it was a group of us. Long story short, the accommodations weren't the best. We were in Bawe.
Okay.
But everywhere we went in Bawe, it wasn't nice. So when we left Bawe and we came to Accra and saw the city, saw the people.
Is it Bawe?
Bawe?
Bawe.
Yes.
Bawe. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, now I get it.
So Bawe, it was the wrong accommodation. So we then came to Accra, saw the city, saw the people, saw the homes. I mean, we then felt like we were in Africa, and we were in a nicer area. Long story short,
I see.
and you being from here, you wouldn't send your American friends to Bawe.
Okay.
There you go.
There are a lot of places when you come to Ghana that you can enjoy.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it depends on who you get in touch with.
Exactly.
Because we have people who take people around. For me, because I do content for my YouTube, you follow me, you can get to know the places you can be when you come to Ghana, where to eat, where
Yes.
to get all these things.
Yes.
So it depends on who you get in contact with.
Yep.
They get it.
Yep.
We'll talk about your
Talk
food.
about my experience.
Okay. Talk about your experience.
This is my first time in Africa, so I had a lot of expectations in terms of what I wanted to see and do.
Okay, just
But I knew that Africa, Ghana specifically, is a developing country.
Okay.
So there weren't going to be some things that were like the U.S. But my thing is I wanted to see the history. I wanted to see the people. I wanted to feel the energy. I wanted to see the motherland. I wanted to see the Amina Castle. I wanted to learn about the history of the slave trade and what the origins there. And that was really a transformative experience. Like meeting the kids on the street, seeing that the most basic things can make them happy and bring a smile to their face is something that we take for granted in the U.S. And seeing their joy in meeting us and being able to sell their goods to us, and even being able to interact with us was also a transformative experience. But then we got to East Legon and Cantonment and by the American Embassy, and we saw the luxury and the mixed-use developments and all the restaurants and the Ghanaian food. We had good meals at Baku restaurant, and so we really got a chance to feel the heart and the soul of Accra, which was a lot different from where we started in Bawe. And so, but we saw almost, we walked hundreds of miles all over Ghana, and it's been beautiful. I think Ghana is the inkwell, and coming from the U.S. and it being not so populated by Africans and people of African descent, being able to go to a resort like Aqua Safari and seeing a pool and resort filled with black people, enjoying a vacation, enjoying a nice time, enjoying meals. You don't get that in the U.S. and you can only go to Africa to see stuff like that. So I would definitely come back. It's definitely been an awakening for me, and I really enjoyed my time.
I really love that. I love that.
She said it all.
What about you?
I've been kind of spoiled here in Ghana.
Okay.
Just because I guess my friends they work at the U.S. Embassy, so I've been in that area the whole time. The New Year's party, I got to dance with Sarkodie. So that's how I brought my New Year's in.
Wow.
So that was amazing.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Sarkodie is one of our biggest top stars.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. So he pulled me out to dance with me. He's like, no,
Wow, I wish I could have that video.
I'll show you. I like that. No, but I really enjoyed Ghana because the only other countries I've been to in Africa, Rwanda and Cameroon. Rwanda is a beautiful country, and I hope that a lot of African countries mirror what Rwanda is doing.
Rwanda is doing so great.
They're doing amazing.
City, Africa. I know
they're doing amazing. So I really hope, even with Ghana, unfortunately, every country they're gonna have the poor and the rich. But I feel like Rwanda, they're also trying to build up the poor people. You know what I mean? So it's just not. So everyone is kind of getting on a level playing field. So I hope that all the countries, including Ghana, could continue to do that. You know what I mean? Not just the rich, not just the Bawe parts, but just everyone is gonna get on that.
Bawe. It's GBAW.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bawe.
Oh.
But I hope that the year of the return and beyond the return, it's a country first initiative where it's not one person's own ideas and one person getting rich or a group of people getting rich. Ghana first. And if Ghana's first, the roads will improve, the infrastructure will improve, the economy will improve.
Education,
of course.
Lower level education.
All that will improve. And I think Ghana first has to be the next step for the return.
Okay, Ajua, let me ask you about this question. This is your first time in Ghana. Before coming to Ghana, what perception were you having? And can you share that with me?
So, like I said earlier, I'm from Gambia, and I went back to Gambia in 2011. So seeing where I'm from in Gambia and where my family's from, you're either rich or poor in Gambia. And we grew up in a really, really nice area in Gambia. We saw nice cars, nice restaurant. We saw Accra, how the city looks. So when I went to Bawe, I felt like I'd never been to the village, but I felt like I was in a village. I had to really be positive the whole time. Like I said, there's a couple of times I cried on my own inside.
I'm sorry for that.
I'm just being very honest, and I hope people to see this. Do your research before you come to Ghana, or do your research before you go to anywhere in West Africa, because West Africa is beautiful. You're either rich or poor, and you want to make sure you go to the right areas. So, and I say this to say because when I was in Bawe, and being around them, the two of them, because Evelyn wasn't with us, I had to bring positive energy the whole time, because this one right here was like, I was like, so you're not coming to my wedding in Gambia? She was like, no, I'm never going back to Africa.
And Anyway, you can invite me to shoot. I shoot weddings a lot, so
I'm not getting married.
any of you who's getting married can invite
So
me.
so
That's the way.
so yes, that was. I just expected to see what we're seeing now, and when I didn't see that, I really thought I was at the wrong place. I thought I was the wrong vacation, but I did not know there was more. So I'm glad we were able to get out of those accommodations and explore Ghana.
Wow. There's more for you to see. Just hold on. What about you? What perception did you have before coming to Ghana?
I guess I was kind of thinking it'll be similar to Cameroon.
But you've been to Cameroon for...
Well, my family's from Cameroon. Yeah, and I just came back. I was just in Cameroon in November.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And I was kind of thinking it'll be similar to Cameroon, but it's way better, way more developed. Because even though Cameroon has like rich, you know what I mean? But it was just way better. I can't even compare.
Yeah.
I can't even compare. I can't. So
But do you have any kind of perception like the people of...
But I'll
Ghana?
say they're definitely more welcoming, more positive. We definitely felt safe the whole time, wherever we were.
Yeah, like
We
Ghana is
definitely
like
felt
to
very
me safer in the U.S. because for me to not be from here, there's not one street I turned down, not one establishment where I was like, I don't feel comfortable being here. Even when we were in Baue, the people were nice, they were welcoming. It wasn't like any sense of danger. All the people have been very accommodating, even no matter what part of town we've been in, whether we've been in the village or we've been in Ada or the Volta region, wherever. It's always been the same sense of hospitality. So we had a great time.
I agree to that completely.
I see.
So like
Faith gonna say something?
Because, like, you are saying everything for
everything
her.
she's saying, yes, that's true.
So how?
But I would say that, and I love how they have like the Uber drivers. In Cameroon, you have to have a driver the whole time. You can't trust people. Here, I was getting to an Uber car and I was okay. Regardless of what time we're coming back from the club, we're coming back from Afro Nation or Afrochella or whatever we were coming back from, we could just jump into a car. We knew he was going to get us there and we were going to be fine.
You can't do that all across the continent.
Not even in the U.S.
No.
So, wow, this is my biggest question. How do they see us in the U.S.?
I mean, I think the media and everyone paints this picture that Africa is like this primitive, undeveloped area, that there's no wealth, there's just mud huts. And yeah, there's a couple of rich and nice affluent areas, but there's no allure. I think one thing that Africa and Ghana specifically has to do a better job of is communicating that this is a tourist destination, this is a place for tourists, and making sure their Board of Tourism creates places for tourists to come and feel welcome to not only vacation, but to learn about the history of Ghana, to have several sites that are set aside for them to go on tours and really experience all of the country. And I think like countries in the Caribbean where their economies thrive on tourism, they do it right. I think Africa really needs to get up to the times because like the Europeans are flying over Africa and going to the...
So I don't know if I have a favorite place, but one of the places that I did really like was Labadi Beach. The menu was really good. I'm a pescatarian, so all I eat is seafood, and every meal that I had there, the fish was fresh. It was good with the jollof rice, even though Gambia does make the best jollof.
I'm not cutting you. But there's this fight between Ghana and Nigeria, who does the best jollof.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing that we don't even know where the thing comes from.
And we
are fighting for it.
And it doesn't come from Ghana. It doesn't come from Nigeria.
Yes, it's come from, I think, is it Senegal?
Jollof itself comes from the word Wolof. It comes from the Senegambian region. That's why I said it comes from Gambia.
Yes, I know.
So Senegal and Gambia, that's the Senegambian region. That's where Wolof and Jollof rice comes from. So we make the best.
So you've tasted Ghanaian jollof?
I did taste it. It was good,
How
but
was it?
it was okay. It was okay, but it was good. And last night at Baku, I had the okra stew. It was a little different too, but I want to try that with Banku because I want to try what is it called? Some of their traditional food. So, but overall, we have been partying, and all the parties are really, really nice. Afro beats, everywhere we go, it was beautiful, very nice.
So you're really enjoying your stay in Ghana?
Yes, we are. And we've been here. Our total stay is 10 nights.
10 nights.
So we stayed here a little bit longer.
Like so
yes,
much fun.
so much fun.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And please, what will you tell people about Ghana coming soon?
I would tell you, get some rest, get some sleep, hydrate, take your electrolytes, Because when you get here, it's a non-stop party.
Wow.
You'll party till 9 a.m. But you'll also see the most beautiful people in the world all in one place. That all look like you if you look like me.
I love that. I
look
was
like
expecting
him.
you to say this.
Yeah, so it's the only place you can party with people that look like you.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And have a good time. So yeah, come to Ghana.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to take you another picture for free. Okay? Thank you.
Me Godson, let me be Godson. See it again. Still pushing cause we gon' make 'em. Still pushing cause we will get there. Cause we will get